Hello friends, welcome back to Technique, and in this video we'll be reviewing a new laptop from ASUS. This is the ASUS Vivobook Flip, and this is codenamed TP3407S. Now, as the name indicates, it's a flip laptop, which means you can use it as a laptop, tablet, and even in the 10 mode. So Vivobook series has been really good, especially in terms of the hardware offered. Now, this is an OLED display, so it's the flip OLED version. It's a 14-inch display. So let's see how good the experience is. It comes in two variants, the Intel Core Ultra 5 and Ultra 7. So two processor variants are available, 16GB RAM, and the base variant, that's the Ultra 5, is priced 92,000, while the Ultra 7 retails for 1,07,000 rupees. So that's the pricing. So let's see how good the device is. Obviously, being a flip Vivobook, this is obviously more into the multimedia experience, and it's primarily intended for a versatile laptop. It's not a gaming laptop as such, but it can do almost all of the things. It's kind of a versatile all-in-one laptop. So that's the purpose. So let's see how good the experience is on this laptop. So before that, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's begin with the design and build quality of the laptop. Looking at the design language, you can see that as the name indicates, it's a flip laptop. So you can see here, you can go with the 180 degree, or you can go with the 360 degree, making it the tablet form factor. So now this is the tablet form. Now when it is in the tablet form, the keypad is disabled, thereby you can use the touch. This is the 14-inch touch display, so you can use it as a touch display. Now you can also go with the 10 mode for watching movies, so you can place it in the 10 mode. So there are different ways to use. You can use it as a flat display, so there are different angles you can use, and this made of aluminum alloy, weighing just 1.5 kilograms. So it's pretty much lightweight. It might not be the lightest out there, but obviously it's pretty good, and it comes with American military grade standards. The toughness and the reliability standards are included. Now the hinge is quite good. That's one good thing we feel about this laptop. ASUS laptops are pretty much good in terms of hinge quality, and this is no different. The hinge quality is pretty good, and the display bezels are also kind of minimal, and you can see here there is a black glossy panel here, and the keyboard layout is quite good. It's a 14-inch laptop, so you don't get the number keys, and a very large trackpad. We'll come back to the trackpad in a while, because there are some really cool gestures supported on the trackpad. Now there is a privacy shutter button on the top, and there's also Windows Hello support, so you can just unlock the laptop using your face recognition. So these are the features included, and also dedicated co-pilot key included. So that's the hardware aspect. So in terms of build quality, it feels very nice, and on the back panel you can see here ASUS Vivobook mentions it is made of an aluminum alloy. So overall build quality, fit and finish looks really premium for the price segment it is being offered, and for the price range we would say the build quality definitely feels worth it. So next, let's talk about the display. Now primarily it is a multimedia laptop, because this is an OLED display, and Vivobook it's kind of an ultra portable laptop. So this is primarily intended for multimedia consumption, and you get a 14-inch display, 16:10 aspect ratio, 1920 by 1200 pixels, and it comes with DCI-P3 color gamut. That's 100% DCI-P3 color gamut, and also display HDR 500 support is there. Apart from that, you get 500 nits of peak brightness. That's also quite good, I would say. The brightness levels are adequate. Even outdoor visibility seems to be really good actually. Even when we took the device outdoors, the brightness was kind of adequate, and overall the richness of the display is one thing which we really like. The display quality is good. It's a glossy panel, and the colors are very much rich, especially when you're watching movies. The colors are really nice. Being an OLED panel, the richness of the colors is definitely visible here. But one thing what is not so great is that it comes with just 60 Hz of refresh rate. Now having used the smartphones with 120 Hz refresh rate, and a lot of laptops with a higher refresh rate, this feels like a kind of okay experience. When you navigate, you definitely feel that the experience difference when you use a 60 Hz and 120 Hz. So that is one thing which we feel ASUS could have done better, provide a 120 Hz panel on this. But unfortunately this is 60 Hz, but otherwise the display looks very crisp. Then the colors are rich, and the overall contrast also looks very good. So it's definitely a great laptop for multimedia consumption. Next, let's talk about the software experience. Obviously, this is a Windows laptop. It comes with Windows 11, option with a dedicated co-pilot key, and ASUS also ships in with some useful tools to manage the battery and the display experience. So those things you can adjust the color, and all those things can be adjusted using the ASUS app. So that's pretty good. That's available on all the ASUS laptops, and that also comes here, and it also comes with a dedicated co-pilot key. Now, just like in Windows laptop, there are all the features included on this laptop as well. Now let's have a look at the ports and connectivity. Now this is an ultra portable laptop, so you might feel that there are some ports missing, but it's not the case. ASUS ships with almost all the ports on this laptop. So in terms of ports and connectivity, on the left side you get the HDMI port, then one Thunderbolt 4 port. It's a USB Type-C, PD plus display port, then another USB Type-C, USB 3.2 Gen 2 port. This is again a display port as well as a PD charging port. Then you get a 3.5mm audio jack, and micro SD card as reader is included, and you get the LED indicators. On the right side you get a USB 3.2 Gen 1 Type A port. As you can see, it doesn't skip on any ports, so it's well equipped. 2 Type-C port, 1 Type A port, HDMI port, 3.5mm audio jack, SD card reader, everything is included. So there isn't any compromise as such, and it also supports display port, and PD charging is also included. Now that's the ports and connectivity. Next, let's have a look at the connectivity option. So this comes with dual band Wi-Fi and that's Wi-Fi 7, and up to Bluetooth 5.4 is supported, so that's also pretty good. Then let's talk about the keyboard. Now the keyboard is ASUS ErgoSense keyboard with dedicated co-pilot key, and the typing experience has been really good on this keyboard. There is also backlighting option. So just like any Vivobook, the keyboard experience is pretty good. It's tactile, the key travel is also good, and the backlighting helps in low lit conditions. Overall, the keyboard experience is pretty good, and there isn't anything to complain here. Now one good thing about the trackpad, it's a very large trackpad here. Now one good thing about the trackpad is that it supports a lot of gestures. For example, if I just swipe up and down, you can see that the display brightness is increased or decreased. So that's so you can see here now I'm reducing the display brightness, and if I swipe up you can see that the display brightness is increasing. So that's one good thing. And another thing is that if you swipe on the left side, you can increase or decrease the volume. Now I'm increasing the volume, and I'm decreasing the volume. So it also supports, if you are playing a video, you can just swipe here and fast forward the video. So these are some gestures supported. So these are some really cool gestures. So that's some good implementation on the trackpad. The gesture support is something really nice, and the trackpad experience overall is very good. It's very accurate. There is no sort of jumping issues. It's very accurate, and it does give a good experience overall. So that's the trackpad with the gesture support. Now let's talk about the speakers. Now it supports dual speakers, and it has Dolby audio also included, and 360-degree immersive experience, Dolby Atmos. In fact, the Dolby Atmos with 360-degree immersive sound experience is there. Then there is also AI noise cancellation audio. So audio experience is quite good because it's a multimedia tablet or other multimedia laptop, and the audio should be pretty good, and it's the same case here on this laptop. The audio experience is pretty good with the dual speakers. Now you also get this pen input included with this laptop, and the pressure sensitivity is quite good, I would say. We have tried using this app, and you can see here it works very well. You can sketch using this app, and the pressure sensitivity is quite okay. And if you are a person who likes to sketch, this addition which is included in the box package might be of good help. This is the camera sample taken with the ASUS Vivobook 14 Flip, and this can record videos in full HD. It's a full HD camera, and you can judge yourself how good the clarity of the video is, also the audio output. So it is quite good for video calls and Zoom meetings if you want to attend them from your laptop. Next, let's come to the performance. So that's most important thing apart from the display. Performance is one of the great things about the Vivobook. Now this is powered by two different configurations. One is the Intel Core Ultra 5 and Intel Core Ultra 7. So these are the two variants available. As I said before, both of them have 16 gigs of RAM and 512 GB of SSD. The variant which we have tested is Intel Core Ultra 7 256GB processor with 4.8 GHz boost speed. It's an 8-core 8-thread processor, and it is supported with Intel Arc Graphic 140V, and it also comes with Intel's AI Boost neural processing unit with 47 TOPS, and the overall experience using the laptop has been quite good, I would say. We did video editing then we did a regular task opening Chrome and Edge browsers with a lot of tabs. We didn't see any issues as such. It was very smooth in experience because the processor is equipped well, and we have tested the Core Ultra 7 variant. That's a top end variant with 16 gigs of RAM. That's quite adequate, I would say, in terms of experience. But once again, I would like to say that this is definitely not a gaming laptop. You can do casual gaming, but it's not meant for gaming. It's more of multimedia plus content creation is what it does. And we did editing with this. It was quite good, I would say. It may not be the most powerful one for editing or content creators, but as a versatile laptop, it can do pretty good video editing as well. If you're interested in the benchmarks of the ASUS Vivobook Flip OLED, he is the benchmark, so you can have a look at it. And it's quite good, I would say, in terms of performance. It won't disappoint users with the performance. And talking about the thermal management, we wouldn't see any sort of issues because although this has fan, we didn't see the fan running with too much intensity. It's quite quiet actually. So the thermals are kind of well managed, I would say. We didn't see any sort of major heating issues happening. Even with heavy usage, it was kind of normal temperature. It didn't go up really high, or it didn't cause any sort of issues in terms of performance. So I would say thermals are quite well managed on this laptop. Now coming to the battery life. Now this comes with a 70 watt hour battery, and it comes with 65 watt PD charging support. That's quite good. That's fast charging is supported. So you can charge up the device in pretty good time, and the battery life is something which is really good on this laptop. If you are casual usage, you can get almost more than 8 hours of usage. Now in our testing with mixed usage, we got around 7 hours or 7 to 8 hours of battery life, which is quite good for a laptop in this price segment. And the overall experience has been good. The 70 watt hour battery does a quite good job overall in terms of optimization, and the fast charging helps in charging up the battery in a pretty fast manner. So that was my experience with the ASUS Vivobook 14 Flip, the 2025 edition, and we have tested the Intel Core Ultra 7 series processor, and this is priced 1,07,000 rupees in India. Now, is it worth the price? I would say this is quite a versatile laptop. It will do almost all of the things except for gaming. It is quite a good laptop. Couple of things which we feel could have been better is, one is the display refresh rate, which we feel could have been 120 Hz, but otherwise I would say it's quite a good laptop, and for the pricing it does a pretty good job. But one thing what we feel is there could have been a 1 TB variant. This comes with 512GB storage. There could have been an option of 1 TB storage, especially for content creators. 512GB might be not that sufficient, but then this is more intended for multimedia consumption, and for that 512GB could be okay. But my suggestion would be a 1 TB variant as well, but that is not available. So that was my experience overall. I would say this is definitely a versatile laptop, does quite good job. There is no compromise on ports. There is good display experience, good software experience, performance is adequate, battery life is good, and you also get the pen input if you want to sketch using this, so that's also included. So that was my experience with the ASUS Vivobook 14 OLED, that's 25G5 version. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.